is a profile of your ideal real estate agent? Today, I want us to evaluate some important factors that will help you get the most from your local realtor, whether buying or selling. Hello, everyone. Marcia Melendez, your friendly Brooklyn realtor, bringing you more information about real estate, entrepreneurship, and everything Brooklyn. Please subscribe to my channel so I can continue to bring you more valuable information, and hit that like button so that people will keep on watching. Today, I want to give you some tips on how to get the most out of working with your local real estate agent. In this video, we are not going to talk about how to choose a real estate agent, rather just what we should focus on and the all-important questions that you need to ask to make sure that you're getting the best from the professionals you're working with. Tip number one is to let your agent know from the very beginning exactly what you require from them. Now, this is going to be different depending on whether you're buying or selling. For instance, first-time home buyers need lots of coaching, hand-holding. We'll need a lot of information also about the whole buying and selling process. If you're an investor, you might be more interested in what is your return on investment, all the facts and figures, some things that a homeowner who is looking for someplace to live is not going to be that concerned with. If you are a buyer, another thing you might be concerned of is, what does everything mean? Real estate has so many different terms that get thrown around and everybody assumes you know them, but that's not true. Do you want your agent to help you with this? Do you need them to explain all these things in detail? Let them know. For sellers, your requirement is also going to be different. Even though you might have purchased a home before, if that's been a long time ago, everything is different now in today's real estate market. There's a lot of technology involved and a lot of different procedures. So let your agent know exactly what you want them to help you with. You may be, for sellers, a lot of people think sellers are just looking for the lowest price. Well, talk to your agent. Don't listen to those ads out there that tell you can get the highest price while paying the lowest commission. You know that's not true. But if you have an agent that you want to work with, tell them what kind of services you may be willing to forego so that you can get a lower commission or a better rate while you're working with them. Before I forget, I do have a checklist of all the things that your agent does for you. You can download it from the link below, and you'll get to see an idea of all the many different services that we provide. So if something slips your mind, review the list, and that will help you when you're consulting with a new real estate agent. Tip number two, be an active participant, whether you're buying or selling. For a buyer, what does this look like? You would check the online listings that your agent sends you, and also follow up. Whenever they ask you to review a property that they have sent you, follow up promptly and let them know whether you want to see it or not. These days, with such low inventory, great properties go really fast. So it's important that you move quickly. Set aside the time. Try and get some flexibility in your schedule so that when an agent says, I have an appointment to go see a house at XYZ, you're available. Another thing with buyers is that you need to have some allegiance to the agent that you're working with. Agents put a lot of time and effort into helping their buyers. And if you're not willing to commit to them, they're not necessarily going to commit that time and effort that you need to get the best property. So really commit to somebody. Find somebody you like, of course, and is knowledgeable and that gives you the best advice. And then just commit to work with them through the process. This way, working together, we can help you get the best home for the least money, which is what most people want. Working together, we can help you get the best property for your family in the quickest time available. Check also the listings that your agent sends you as soon as possible. You might also want to do some searching online and off on your own. You know what they say, two heads are definitely better than one. Let your agent know what are absolute no-no. I have been an investor for a lot of years and always used a real estate agent for our personal transactions. If you take a look at the list that I mentioned before, you will see all the services that they provide and you will know why I always did so. I did a lot of searching online for myself, and I also stalked a lot of neighborhoods. You know, what you think you might need in the beginning, when you go out and you look around for yourself, you may see something in a different neighborhood than you originally wanted, or you might see a completely different style of house. And that, you know, that's a good thing also. But unless you're also looking along with your agent, you're not going to discover these things. So please do yourself a favor and be an active participant in the search for your home. The process will go a lot faster, believe me. If you are a seller, get involved in the marketing of your home also. Let your neighbors and your family know. You know, somebody from your neighborhood might want to move in and they'll refer it to somebody else. And even, you know, when you're having open houses, let everybody know that you're having an open house. Would you believe that some home sellers don't want their realtor to put a sign outside of their home when they're selling it? How are you going to get more eyeballs on your property if you don't do so? So, you know, think about these things. Potential buyers looking at your home, if it's not marketed thoroughly, you won't sell it fast. Yes, your agent is getting a fee to sell it, but do yourself a favor. To get that sale quicker and for more money, remember that, participate in the marketing process and follow through on the actions and suggestions by your realtor. I have saved the best tip for last. Number 3 is the most important that I think. To get the most out of the working relationship with your realtor, you must trust them. Yes, trust. After you have done your due diligence, of course, and determined who you want to work with, who's the best fit for you, then you got to step out on faith and just trust that they have your best interests at heart. I understand this is difficult today in these days of super scams. You know, we tend to be very leery of opening up to others. But in order to get the best house at the best price you can afford, you know, you have to trust somebody. Too many of us are fearful in sales situations, thinking that the salesperson is only in it for the money and doesn't care about their clients' needs. While I can understand this attitude, I honestly believe that most agents just want to do the best for you. Think about it. If we don't do a good job for you, then we're not going to get referrals from you. And most realtors live on referrals, okay? We get referrals from our past customers, from our friends. And if we're not doing a good job, nobody's going to refer you to us. So please trust them. Our only goal is to make our clients happy and get paid for what we do. So please trust your agent. Listen to their suggestions. You know, bounce it off your family if you want to. But basically, most agents know more than home sellers. You know, I talk about this all the time, the fact that I've recommended people to buy homes 2 or 3 years ago, and they were just so fearful of taking my advice. And now these same homes are worth $100,000 or $150,000 more. So please trust your agent, trust your realtor, and step out on faith and let them help you get the home you want or sell your house at a great price. So remember these tips, and of course, I'm always available. If you need me to answer any questions, please reach out to me. Let's get your needs taken care of.